guys get on what y'all need to be on. Take too long.
It's a good club, man.
Okay, so yesterday, after reading both classes, rough draft and looking at y'all anchor charts, I noticed that we were having a lot of trouble because we didn't have the background knowledge to really write that letter about whether or not we believe there were aliens, and also we didn't have the experience working with the anchor charts. So that was too much yesterday's assignment. So I was looking at the writing that they provided for us, and it's the same type of writing that we're doing yesterday. It's still a persuasive letter. It's still met the standard, and it's still going to help us with our inner unit task, which is writing an argument. So instead of doing yesterday's letter, we're going to do this letter, which is going to be easier because this is stuff we were already arguing when we were reading our story, and I figured y'all would like this one a little better.
Instead of making our own.
Yes, better write that letter yesterday about whether or not we believe in aliens and trying to find information and stuff. This one is about the story and stuff we already discussed. So it'll be a little easier.
It's called Persuasive Letter, Timing, and Reason.
Yes. So, our success criteria is on the backboard, but I'm not going to read it out loud because it's also in our prompt. We're going to write it down. So everybody look at our prompt. Everybody know. We go over it together. Everybody know. It's the right one. Persuasive letter. Okay. So our prompt says, write a persuasive letter that includes a clearly stated claim and at least 2 strong reasons that support your position. In Bradbury's short story, the one we just read, Dark That Wearing Goldeneye, Harry Bittering desperately wants to return to Earth. His family and neighbors, however, do not really share his feelings. We know that when he got there, he was real eerie about it. He didn't really like it. He went vibing with it. His family and his friends, his neighbors, they were cool with it. So for this assignment, we need to choose a character from the short story and write a 3-paragraph persuasive letter to the colony from your character's point of view. So you're choosing a character, and you're going to write a letter, okay, from their character's point of view. You're going to be their character. You need to include a claim that clearly states the character's position or against finding a way home, and include 2 strong reasons that support the character's claim. Right? So now, I want to look at the backboard and look at our success criteria. It says, on the backboard, I can make a claim that clearly states my position, and I can include at least 2 strong reasons to support my claim. Our success criteria is the same as what we need to include in our letter. So in order to be successful, we have to meet our success criteria. In order to meet our success criteria, we have to follow the letter. Right? So everyone, look at these pieces of paper on your desk. That is what we're going to do on our note card to make sure we know what we're doing. Everyone have a note card. Okay. On our note card, this is what we're going to do to make sure we have a full understanding of what we need to do today in our lesson. On our note card, on the front, we're going to deconstruct our prompt. So we're going to go through and make sure we understand what the prompt is asking us. And we're going to write down what we need to have. We're going to do that part together. On the back of our note card, that's where we're going to pre-write. And by we, I mean it's going to be a quick pre-write. Not all that stuff we tried to do yesterday. We see that did not work out. We're going to pick the characters that we're going to write as. We're going to pick our claim. Do we want to stay or return home? Then we're going to quickly jot down why. So quickly jot down, not full sentences. Jot down some reasons why you want to stay or return home. On your white piece of paper, I also included some characters, the ones that had names in the story. Cora, the wife, Ben, the oldest son, Laura, the daughter, David was the youngest son. The only other character with a name was Sam Parkfield. One of them, yes, sir.
Who was Harry?
Harry was the father.
Can I do Harry?
We cannot do Harry. So I'm going to use him as an example.
What happened to him?
Still there. They all turned the same. Before we go any further, we are going to reconstruct our prompt. And we'll do that part together. Now, baby. Let's look at our prompt. I'm going to show you what we need right now. Our prompt says, we are choosing a character from a short story and writing a 3-paragraph persuasive letter to the colony from our character's point of view. And we need to include the following. A claim that clearly states the character's position for or against finding a way home, and at least 2 strong reasons that support the character's claim. So looking at the prompt, let's deconstruct. What is the prompt asking us to do? Somebody raise a hand and tell me. Riley.
To write a persuasive letter that includes a clear statement.
Okay, wait. So we need to write a letter. So y'all need to be writing down on front of your note card. We need to write a letter. What do we need to write a letter about?
Your character.
What about
Why you want to leave more?
leave or
Stay.
okay? So we need to write a letter. We state if we want to stay or return to where? Earth. Okay. So we're writing the letter to state if we want to stay or return to Earth. That's the basis of it. Okay. Now, that's what we have to do. What do we need to have?
To get back to Earth.
No, what does the prompt tell us we need to have to be successful?
Or reasoning.
Evidence.
Reasoning.
Use words that the prompt uses. Tell me specifically what the prompt said we need to have.
Persuasive letter.
Use words the prompt. Look at the prompt. Look at the bullet point. On your
Strong
screen.
reason that supports the character's claim.
What kind of claim?
They clearly state
I
the
heard
character's
it.
support.
I think Miriam said it.
Strong reason that supports the character's claim.
Okay, a strong reason. Strong reasoning to support our claim. And how many? 2. Ooh. Not 1. Two strong reasons to support our claim. So if we have 2 strong reasons to support our claim, that means we need a claim, right? And does it tell us we need a claim in the bullet point? Okay. What kind of claim do we need? What the bullet point say? The exact words.
The claim that clearly states the character's position for or against finding a way home.
Right. A claim that clearly states. So you gotta make sure the claim is clear. We need a clear claim. Yes, ma'am. You have to know what your claim is. You have to know your position. A clear claim. So you need a clear claim. Two strong reasons to support the claim. There's one more thing that tells us that this letter has to be. In the paragraph, in the prompt. How long does this letter have to be?
3 paragraphs.
3 paragraphs. So this letter has to be 3 paragraphs. It has to have a clear claim. It has to have 2 strong reasons to claim. So that's what we need to be successful. Okay.
I was like, who are characters here?
I gave you that on your white paper. I gave you all the names.
Oh.
That's why I printed it out. Okay. On the back of your card is where you will be free writing.
I'm going to do that.
Everyone take a pen. We're going to move on. Someone remind me what page you learned that So, since this is a letter, how do we start a letter?
Dear.
Right. So, since we are addressing a group of people and not a person, I did include some example ways to address people on your white sheet. So that we're addressing the colony. Dear members of the colony, dear fellow colonists, dear friends and neighbors, and dear Mars colony. So all those are ways you can open your letters. And that is on your white sheet for you. It's on your white sheet. We are addressing a group of people and not one person. So I do want to include some examples.
Dear fellow colonists.
Anyone has any questions about what we're writing about?
Ooh, wait. When we started off, like, I know how to start off, but, like, when we started off, like, in the first paragraph, what we started off talking about?
Well, since we are writing point of view, will it be in first person or third person? First person, right?
I me, my.
So what kind of pronoun will we use?
I me, my.
I, me, mine. So you're addressing the colony, and you're choosing to write if you're going to go or stay. I did write an exemplar. Now I chose to write mine in a way that would need some revising, but it's not a perfect exemplar. When I wrote mine last night, I decided to write, Dear Colony members, I think we should stay on Mars and not go back to Earth. We have already started to build a life here, and going back would mean starting all over again. Some people might want to go back because they miss Earth, but we have to think about what we have here. The environment on Mars is different, and we're getting used to it, and it's becoming our home. It might be hard to adjust at first, but we are learning new things every day. If you go back to Earth, we might not have the same opportunities we have here. Staying on Mars is a chance to create something new and exciting. Going back to Earth could be expensive and risky, and we might not even be able to survive the journey. We should focus on making Mars a better place for us and future generations. It's important to think about the future and what's best for everyone. Let's stay and make Mars our new home. I wrote from the perspective of a colony member, a random colony member. I didn't want to choose a character who wanted to stay on Earth. Thinking about the things that we saw in the story, we knew there was a war on Earth. We knew that they could grow plants. We knew that they built up a town. We knew that they were changing eventually. So use how to that you know, pick a character, and write from their perspective. It doesn't matter if you choose to stay or go. As long as you
Like, I gotta be evidence from my mind.
yeah. Now maybe begin. I gotta get rewriting.
We do it on I gotta get
Choose your character, and then write the rifle. Yes, type it on your rifle.
Never mind.
You gotta put so once you choose your character, write that down on your sticky note. You can start.
I'm gonna do dance.
Go.
So funny.
So once you choose your character,
I do like David.
What's the page on? That's irritating me, son. Man, I got fun with starting this about the like bread, the bread first. Gotta go find it. But like when I started, so I be like year fellow college. They ain't wanted to stay because I would still wait, so I'm sorry, year fellow college I would want to stay at Mars because I've shot. I don't know if you're sure about this.
But if I need it,
Unless you work it out. I meet mine. You right there.
Also, your rubric. Your rubric is your introduction, graph, your reader's attention. Your letter is for the closing and your name. You clearly state your claim. Your claim is supported with 2-star reason. That's the third time we've seen that. Make sure we're always getting that.
I'm going off and I didn't take. I know I gotta think about it. Okay. I know how to explain it. Wow. So then that was start slowly turning to 8. I already got that. I already got you.
no card. I'm gonna pick those up. So it says to close your letter, and these are two ways you can close your letter. Sincerely or respectfully, and then with your name. Your closing, and then your name. After that, so make sure you close your letter. One is an example. Just replace my name with your name. Here you click. Replace my name with your name. Make sure you put your name on your note card. Actually, Ayana's gonna come around. Your note card. So make sure your name is on it. Raise your hand if you met at least one of your success criteria today. I know y'all got more hands than that. Raise your hand if you met at least one of your success criteria today. Thank you. Raise your hand if you met both of them. I'm not supposed to have more hands than that.
I mean, I have no idea.
Do not leave without putting your book up. Do not leave without putting your book up.